Hello, little owls. Welcome to today's stream. How is everybody doing? Hey, Asper, hello. Thank you very much for the follow, Wizzy Wealth. Much appreciated. So today we're gonna finish with the game, hopefully. Today we finish off with no, hopefully not. I wanna maybe the opposite would be nice. So yeah, and that's the plan for today. I don't know how long it still is, but I think you said like 1 hour still, so knowing me, it's a little bit longer than that. But we can for sure manage. A little funny thing that happened after last stream. I wanted to close everything down after the stream. So I click on the button, stop stream. So I want to, you know, close the game next. And then all my streaming programs, OBS, etc. And the thing is, I do close my game. And while closing it, the thing crashes. Yeah? So far, so I don't care. Okay, you were supposed to close anyway. It's fine. Crash. What happened? A window goes, okay, we need to send a report to Capcom on what happened. So window opens and processes some process bar to, I think, generate the report. And like about halfway through the report, suddenly my PC saying, problem, PC needs to be shut down. So I had a blue screen and beep, PC down. I have no idea what happened. Absolutely no clue. But I think today, if we close the game, I hope we don't crash again. Because that would be a little annoying. I mean, it had once problems with starting up, but never with ending. So I don't know what is going on. If it's at the end of the stream, maybe I'll close the stream and all the software first and then try to close the game. Maybe it's too much pressure with everything on. Even though it wasn't the problem the previous session, so I'm confused. But yeah, it's worth a try. If anything, it's just today's problem. Because afterwards we'll be finished, hopefully. So yeah, just so you know. I would say, God, what's going on the outside? I don't know if you're hearing that. Super loud noise and I have no clue what it is. I think it sounds like a helicopter somewhere. Weird. Okay, never mind that. My mic probably filters it for you anyway. I'm just sitting right next to the window, so I'm hearing it, you know. Okay. Game is already running. I just need to move my glass to the side because I'm not seeing my taskbar, and if I'm not seeing my taskbar, I cannot switch over. I'm afraid I'm accidentally clicking something else. Oh, also, as funny as the music is, I don't think it's quite fitting for this one. Okay. Last time, what did we do last? Yeah, we went back here before we used the control panel, I think. Did I tend to cough to death? No, please no. Funny thing actually. Having to do with the crash that I had. I was like, okay, I didn't, by the way, because I haven't repaired yet. So we may get some ammunition. Because it was crashing, I was like, maybe the game's taking like too much, you know, too much resources. So I turned on the resource monitor from NVIDIA, and went back into the game, like in here. And I just loaded the save and ran around in this hallway here, just in this hallway here, left and right, with Leon. And like he was coughing 3 times during my test, and I was like, not now, we're not even in combat. Calm down. Okay. Maybe reload. Because we don't know what's awaiting us on the top side of the elevator, you know? Maybe we stick with this for now. Since I repaired now, let me save over that. Just in case something happens. Okay. Good. I'm ready to go. Let's go to the panel. And I guess activate the elevator. At least that's what the floor plan told us we would be doing. Use key. Because now we have it. Okay, into the elevator we go.
Warning, autoclave compromised. Pod lockdown unavailable.
What?
Memory corrupt. Self-repair functionality offline.
Uh-oh. Why is that closed? Can I make
Air
a guess?
Warning, pod lockdown unavailable.
Oh, not now, Leon. Not now.
Yeah.
Really not now.
Let's get this over with.
Not now. We can't really use them. You're right next to me. Oh, I didn't hear them because I was right in the coughing zone. Why do I always have to start my my sessions with fighting?
Will arrive shortly.
Why do I have to always do that?
The elevator has arrived.
Yeah, thank you that the elevator's here now, but now I need to reload. The zombie holding a knife. I don't know what it had. It had something stuck.
I need to go.
Yeah, you have time to pick up the shells. Come on. We might need those. Look how many I used up. Yeah, look, that's looking way better. Okay, I can reload that one. Wait, we are missing something. You also dropped something. Why am I dropping so much ammo? My game sense is saying something is not right here. I'm dropping way too many ammo. Even for Leon's point of view. Okay, now we have all the ammo, I think. Time to use the other hatchet and count them more. I mean, I don't know. I'm used to this one. Okay, fine. We change it. Because you asked so nicely. Is this one already sharpened? Yeah, it is. Okay. I also got another med injector, which is good because we only had 2 left. Should I? Somehow these feel so ending. Let me put the points we just gotten into the box. Can I still afford something, even if it's just the med thingy? Okay, we can't afford anything. But the map thingy, I think, because we only have 2. Okay, this thing I don't use anymore. This thing technically still has an upgrade, but way too expensive. This one we upgraded. Here we use that one, but those are, yeah, too expensive. We just spend everything we had. Yeah, let's get the med injector and then... we good. Now, we really use the elevator. This time for realsies. Oh my god. Yep. Oh, he's not feeling good at all. Maybe we wait it out until we go in. Not that we get some quick time event and that's gonna be a problem. Here, you take a break.
Almost so sure.
I'm not so sure you're gonna make it. God, those cuts are basically glowing. Yeah, this is not so... I think an elevator is also not helping you if you're not feeling good. From personal experience, if you're dizzy and feeling unwell, riding in an elevator can make it even worse. I had the same problem once. So I cannot recommend. But I guess that's the only choice we had. There was no stairs. Safety in this building, not really a thing. Oh my god. Oh god. Do not go against the wall. Everything's good. Oh, everything is double. Oh god. Don't give me a fight in this state. I don't think I can. Oh god. Oh, we're back here. How the heck are you supposed to do anything now? Can we maybe see if, or wait for Grace? Okay, this one is closed. It is nothing. Nah. Nothing. I also don't see any secret. Well, that's it. We go in alone. A little stupid if you ask me, but... why not? I guess. That's how it looks from the outside if you're not him. You're gonna go in, drop a one-liner and collapse. That's what's gonna happen. I mean, sometimes adrenaline keeps you up, but I think we're beyond that point. At some point, it's too much. Leon against stairs. Ah, that gives Grace something. Okay, we're back at Grace. She's just staring at the monitor. Leon is dying out there and she just... big screen. Oh, she's listening to more audio.
What kind of legacy do you want to leave behind?
My research opened Pandora's box, unleashing disaster upon the world.
Except Elpis, the goddess of hope? Or so the myth goes.
A blind hope.
What do you mean?
Humans cannot predict when death will come for them. This is why they have hope. I was wrong, and I am plagued by guilt. Happiness cannot be achieved at the expense of others.
Well, better late than never, I guess.
I think that's enough for today.
Why did you accept my request for an interview? Who is that? Is that one of your subjects?
Of course not. She was alone in the world. I took her in to make amends.
Is she...
Perfectly normal. Just an average child needing a home. She is my hope. Aren't you beautiful? Would you like to hold her?
Okay.
The awkward request.
She's adorable. What's her name?
Grace.
Grace.
Baby Grace.
Is there anything else you'd like to tell me?
I've said my piece. I only hope it serves as a requiem for those who have passed.
Haha, title drop.
Leon.
That's the creator design. What was that? What did he say? Make amends? Yeah, he didn't make it. Hey, he at least won against the stairs, but not any further.
Oh, I need to hurry.
Okay, you're just gonna leave all of the evidence here. I hope you take the disc. God, I'm so slow. Where am I? At least we have Chris. And Chris is nowhere to be found. Like, very important stuff is happening. Do you see Chris anywhere? Nah, he's chilling at home. He's like, oakley dokley. Never mind. I let you guys handle that and die. Seems to be his office, huh? Am I supposed to see anything here? Or is that just for zoomies? I think this is just for context, right? I'm not supposed to see any item here. Nah, it doesn't say F anywhere, so I think we're good. The documents are apparently of non-importance. Okay. Elevator. Oh, I know where we are now. Interesting.
This is finally my chance to do something.
As if you didn't do enough already. I mean, not that you could do more, but you know what I mean. It's not like you didn't do anything. So, if she's apparently nothing special, what makes her so the key to opening this? Or did the others just guess wrong? I mean, technically the thing that Grace has is that she's like normal. I guess not power hungry. Just
Leon.
normal. I mean that in a good way.
Hey, it's me. It's Grace. Oh, please wake up.
Grace has to carry now.
Wake up, wake up.
Hey, you.
Take his guns and ammunition. We're gonna be the ones strong now.
Oh, let me help you.
Let's do this.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he's not doing the doing anymore.
I don't know the password.
That's without the
She
visuals.
left it wide open for
That's
us.
why you have
Any
visuals
wrong code will
here.
do. It'll destroy Opus.
What if I input the right code then?
Let's try.
Grace, whatever it takes. I can buy you some time.
No. No, I have an idea.
I trust you. I trust you.
Oh, you better do.
So, the prodigal daughter returns.
I know the password.
She
Fulfill your
does.
destiny.
I mean, I can take a good guess
And
what the
all will be
password is, too.
forgiven.
Only if you let Leon live.
Very well.
If she knows the password, is she gonna open it up instead of destroying it? What does the creator desire? I was thinking like maybe we have to input the password and then it kind of decides if we paid attention to the texts in the game, but it's like we get a direct get the right or get the wrong password choice here, right? So we're directly having a choice between releasing it and destroying it. I don't even have to guess the password because that's what I thought right now, that I had to actually guess it. And if I as a player have as much knowledge as Grace does right now, then I get the one thingy, and then if not, we don't. Okay, let me think on this for 1 second. It says, what does the creator desire? And apparently what he desires is like in the name of the thingy. Is Elpis is hope. So he wants hope. He wants atonement in a way, I think. That's what he wanted. That's what it sounded like. I don't know in what way he wanted that atonement. If it's like a good thing, because Spencer is like a a little unpredictable. But in the same scene, we saw him adopting Grace, so maybe he was just old, getting sentimental. You know, if you're close to dying anyway, you know, sometimes you see the error of your ways in a way that you didn't when you were still like in life and clinging on to things. If you do the bad ending, you will be sent back here, so you can do the good ending anyway. But technically, I saved in front of the elevator. So if I do the good ending, whatever of the two it may be, can I also just load and then we can look at the bad ending? Either way, I think it wouldn't matter, right? I mean, it's like, it's just 2 cutscenes more. I think we got enough time today, so it should be fine. I think I want to go with the ending first, no matter if it's the good or the bad ending that I would personally pick now. And then we pick the ending next that I personally would not pick, just so that we have seen it. Does that sound like an idea? I think that sounds like an idea. Okay. Okay, what I want to do is I want to release Elpis, because I personally, my feeling, my tinglies tell me that it's a good thing, that he actually wanted good. And the reason all these guys can't really get to the password, or they wouldn't be able to put it in or something, is because they would never get what's like the password is, because it's something positive and all these evil guys can't guess the positive thing, you know? That's why I want to pick a release. And if I have to take a random guess at the password, just a random guess, I don't know if I'm right, but if I have to take a random guess on what the password is, which is the thing we would have to input. Maybe I do have to input it, I don't know. But just in case she automatically inputs it. My guess would be that the password is hope, Not only because Elpis translates to hope, but it's also the word that we heard the most often in the entire game. The mother spouted it out like 10 times. All the videos spouted it out. The text spouted the word out. Like we've been bombarded with this word the whole game, and that gives me sassy vibes. So that's what I would be trying to do if I had to put it in. So I hope I'm doing the... Well, if I get the bad ending, I'm still gonna see the good ending. So I'm gonna say that this is my canon ending. And if it's horrible, it's horrible. I've been there, done that.
You are my hope.
She is my hope. A blind hope.
Well, let's hope it's a good hope.
Okay.
I was right about the password. Maybe that means I'm right. Oh, I have to confirm. Let me guess, if I do the other thing, it also lets me confirm, and it lets it open which one is the good one, so you can't guess from the reaction. But that does mean that Grace had the same idea, right? Otherwise, she wouldn't try this password. Okay, let's do it. I'm sticking with my choice. No second guessing myself. Okay, let's be good. Please be good. I swear to God, if you're bad, then well, I'm just gonna be disappointed in my sense of self. But other than that, I think it's not that bad. Why is it loading so long? I'm getting scared. Oh, my sound is buggy. No, don't look so... She looks worried. Is that a bad sign? What's coming out of there? Looks like it... Is that who I think it was? Is that guy... Didn't that guy fall down a cliff? I mean, not that it matters much in this kind of games, but...
Spencer regretted what he did.
Well done.
Less talking, more using.
You promised.
Yes, that I would let him live.
Uh-oh, are you giving it to him now? It better be something good then. Oh, yeah, of course when he thinks it's a bioweapon, he's using it on
Mr.
himself.
Kennedy, I give you the honor.
I thought he was gonna experimenting on him.
Experiencing my power
To test if it's okay.
I'm not sure Elpis is what you think it is.
He must trust this thing.
There's nothing special about me. I was never any key. Spencer wanted to make amends.
But you released Elpis. What is it? Tell me!
Yes, tackle him.
Leon!
Why? My powers!
Elpis is Spencer's atonement. It's an antiviral.
Antiviral. Oh god, it really is him. Grace, don't be stupid. No, don't look at that guy. Use the antiviral on Leon right now. We need help. We are sandwiched between two bad guys.
I'm humbled by my master's genius.
And that's all nice and dandy.
Your
Grace,
research
Grace, hurry the heck up. Oh, she's in
Elpis
stunt
wasn't
mode
a
again.
weapon. There was never a key.
Spencer's paper was obviously incomplete.
Yeah, those two
There was
bunk
no
it out.
connection between
We
Grace
leave in
and
the
Emily.
meantime.
Do you know how much time and money I wasted on this?
Don't you see the genius? With Elpis, all virus-based weapons are useless. The world order will be thrown into chaos.
Use it.
We wanted a weapon.
I think Grace is not listening to me.
Spencer gave us anarchy. I will carry his torch and bring his vision to life.
You? You and Spencer were a means to an end.
I think these two guys will be fighting now.
Spencer defied us.
And Grace
paid
is
the
just
price with his
watching.
life. He was nothing.
You are nothing but an imitation.
So he is a
over, Victor.
clone.
The connections is done with you.
The fight was over really quickly. Grace, I am. That's what you get for not hurrying up. Come on. Use it on Leon. We need help.
Your
Back up.
ignorance is staggering.
Leon, it's a cure.
Finally. Does it help?
Oh, it's working. Leon, it's working. Wake up.
Leon, back in fighting stance. We have problems.
Now,
Uh-oh.
let it all come down.
Love how they had the whole combo. She didn't. Yeah, exactly.
All
My
of it.
two are hard.
Grace, what happened?
What happened? We'll explain later. Get the guns out. We might have problems. Leon wakes up. The one guy is beheaded on the floor. The other guy standing in the middle of the platform is crashing. He must be confused.
It's gonna go!
Uh-oh.
Grab something!
Did she fall? I didn't hear a scream or anything. I don't know. Why is there ammunition in the middle? I know exactly why. Oh god, no. Oh, I hate this so much.
I'm Barry Umbrella's last skeleton.
Oh god, boss fight.
Spencer's vision lives through me. And I will see that it is brought to fruition.
Oh god, I need to get out of here.
And how many more will have to die for that vision?
It
Ow.
seems your skills have diminished.
Somehow I'm
Don't
slower.
have power. Sacrifices must be made. In the ground.
Ah, that's how you parry with that one.
Not to
Okay.
me. I swore that I'd always protect those lives.
Ow. Okay. You do have a different parry window. I have to get used to it.
Open your eyes.
I was used to the other one.
Rolling
What is he doing?
imbecile.
Why is it purple?
They need me. A leader to guide them. Into a
Where is he
glorious
going?
new future.
Where
The
is he
humanity
going?
I know is far more capable
What
than
are you
you.
doing?
They don't want you to do this shit.
I think he's electrifying us. Not good, not good. Ow. Was I supposed to block that? Maybe.
Seems to be
I think I
reaching
can block if I'm with the back towards him. I was too late for the melee. Why are you doing? No, you don't use that on me. No. Don't you dare. I will throw back.
I will not let those ideals win. Give it up!
Are we supposed to shoot while he's doing that? Or just dash? You can carry everything on the box? I should look into the chat. I was confused, but also I'm not used to the parry window of the hatchet, which is unfortunate, I guess. I cannot parry the purple stuff though, right? That would be weird. I'm pretty sure that would be weird. Ow. Maybe I can parry it. If you say everything, does that mean way too fast. Would you please stop?
It's
He's down. Oh, my melee's almost down too. Oh, all we get is phase 2. Yeah, probably was too easy for Ant Boss. I remember, what was her name? What was the name of the other one? Like Miranda or something? Like, I took so many tries. This can't be the end. Not yet. My experience tells me something far worse is coming our way.
good riddance.
Go back. He's probably gonna go phase 2. Gamer instinct is tingling. Oh my god, that's a little worse than I thought it would be. I see a weak spot in the middle. We just need to get him to show it.
Nemesis. No wonder you're so damn relentless.
I need a different gun for this one. I'm not precise with the shotgun. Oh my god. My melee is empty. Faster, Leon. Okay, the melee is back, but my life is basically dead. Okay, we need to be smarter. What do we do now? Oh, down there. Recovery item. Too late. Okay, I need to be smarter on the first half of the boss so I can have more stuff on the second. Especially, I need to reload my melee right before this thing starts. Yeah, and of course, come on, reload the melee. Okay, we're better. Okay, we need a bigger weapon for this. We need a bigger weapon for this. I can't see anything.
This time, you ain't getting back up.
starting the second half with an empty melee was really, really stupid. But what can you do, you know? It worked out in the end.
Grace, where are you?
It didn't take that many tries.
Sherry, come in.
Are you sure it was the
Sherry.
end boss? Usually you take at least 5 tries at an end boss. Unless I have things
Grace.
set on easy, of course. Which I
Grace,
don't
hang on.
have here, so... Don't tell me she's dead.
Grace. Grace.
Please don't. No, she's moving, she's moving. She's good. Well, maybe not good, and we don't have a med injector left, I think. But she has some in her pocket. I'm sure I left some in there.
We need to get you out of here. Come on. Let's get you out.
Where is out? I swear, if I have to navigate this, I'm not gonna make it. Don't look like that. He's analyzing too, and he has no idea. I think the elevator was the only way in and out. We're gonna smash a way out. We have the hatchet. That's good enough, I think. Maybe.
I'm not gonna leave your side. I'm gonna sit right here with you.
Two Lickers gave you more trouble. I mean, this boss was similar to a boss we had in Resident Evil before, which was the same class, right? I have very faint memories of a similar boss. I can't put my things to where, but we have. 100% we had a similar one. Are you guys good or bad guys? Because we are not having the capacity for dealing with more bad guys right now.
Leon S. Kennedy?
Depends who's asking.
Alpha.
Best answer.
You read me, sir? Yeah, they're safe. I got them. Yes, sir.
Is that the helicopter
Mr.
you
Kennedy.
ordered?
I have a message from Captain Redfield.
I have a question. Why is his ass not here when there's trouble? Also, what's the message? Yeah, probably that one then. And that also was in a dark, fallen down area. It was a very, very similar boss fight, actually. Gave me right the vibes back. Right back into game. Chris didn't pick up, and then he was like, "Hey, what took you so long?" Chris's expertise in rock punching? And there weren't any rocks to be punched. Ooh, a fire too.
I'll be damned. Can't believe that antiviral actually worked.
Oh, my sound is buggy.
Feel better than
I didn't know why it
ages.
does that.
Oh, thank God. I'm glad you're okay.
We got a dose with your name on it. We'll be back in action in no time.
Thank you, Leon.
Oh my God, it's so
It would've been a lot
laggy.
smoother if Chris hadn't been so late to the party.
I think it's the smoke in the background.
Where is Chris, anyway?
No idea. I'm sure I'll run into him at some point.
Yeah, my cutscene is lagging. I don't know why.
Yeah, I'll call you back.
At least it's working. I like it all.
It's over then.
Yeah. Hope this really was our last hope.
Well, let's pray Umbrella hasn't left us any more nasty surprises.
I wish we could have saved Emily.
What happens if I click into the picture? I'm too scared to do so.
I didn't hit any of her vitals. She could still be alive.
Wait, you're telling us that now?
Maybe we can save her.
My audio is lagging way behind, but my picture. What happens if I do this? Audio for the cutscene like in general or just for me? Because I see that it's lagging for me, but I don't know if it's
The government has confirmed the existence of an actively trading bioweapons lab located here in the ruins of Raccoon City. The origin point for the worldwide spread of bioorganic weapons.
Grace ran away. Yeah, she freaked out.
It appears to have been in operation for decades.
Sources say that the extension of the lockdown and the recent series of mysterious deaths may be related to tragic events in Raccoon City 28 years ago.
It's also lagging for me. The audio is behind my cutscene. I don't know why. I tried clicking into the game again. Maybe. Wait, let me do that.
Some believe the government.
Okay, now I'm outside of the game. Back in.
The late Alyssa Ashcroft is credited with cracking the Oswald Spencer story. Conspiracy theorists are already claiming that she was killed in a cover-up, and that the organization responsible is secretly controlling our government.
Tonight,
nah, it's still bad.
Office, the president is expected to reject allegations of any government involvement since the Raccoon
I don't know why it did that. Maybe it's because of the smoke in the cutscene. Maybe the sound kind of got lagged behind. At least that's telling you that the sound is recorded separate from the footage. Ooh, are we getting credits now? Very nice. But don't forget, we still have the other ending to play. I wonder if we're gonna have to kill Zeno in that one. All things this Emily being alive part feels like such a cop-out. You mean because she cocooned? I mean, yet I know technically they can't do that. We all know that we had a lot of bosses that always came back because they went like really dead, quote unquote. So technically they can do that since she was infected. I don't mind her leaving, but it feels like a rush part of the game. Yeah, that's the thing that I'm worried about. Like, usually, very mutated. If you shoot them, like, very badly that they go down, then usually they very much mutate more. It seems a little inconsistent. But maybe it's because she just was a little infected and not, like, the worst thing that we ever have seen, like many other bosses. We also don't know which virus stain she has exactly. Do we know? Review out of 10. Review out of 10. Okay, wait. Did I think there were any parts that I didn't like? I don't know. Let me think. I enjoyed it very much. I'm really thinking about, okay, which parts did I not like? I mean, I think there were one or two teeny tiny little naggies. I say. Not too many though. So it's either an 8 or a 9 out of 10. for me. I despise the nostalgia section. Yeah, for me, I think it was more of some things felt a little bit clumsy, like on the technical side. Like, for example, the plant section felt a little weird, and the bike section with the dogs, but that could have just been because it was horribly lagging for me. I don't know. It definitely is a very good one. I especially liked how they split the gameplay up between the Leon and the Grace parts. So they had both action-y parts and the more creepy, sneaky parts all in one game. And they switched up often enough that it was never like too boring on one of them. Because if people do that, usually they do like, okay, first half of the game is this and second half of the game is this, and then it's too much of one in both sections. So this switching of a lot of from action to back was really good. Scared and bad kill. I also think it was a very good idea to give them different perspectives, even though you can change it in the settings between, like, you know, third and first person if you want it differently. But like per default, setting it up in a way that one is more meant for like shooting gameplay, so therefore the third person looks cooler, especially with all the parrying and stuff. And the first person is better for like creepy parts and sneaking. Like, there's nothing better than first person sneaking next to a liquor and being like, you stay in your corner, please. Try it upside down, it isn't so fun. Yeah, when the game asked me, I was like, okay, they must have had an intention with that, so I didn't change it. And I'm glad I did not. Because, yeah, I think that would have been weird. I liked it the way it was. I think if I could change like one thing that immediately I can think of out of my mind, it's just a tiny nag, then I would also have to have a storage chest for Leon where he can keep the guns that he doesn't want to have in his inventory, but not just, you know, completely throw them away. I'm a collector type of person, so whenever I get the okay. You can either get this or sell the other one. Your inventory is kind of like very small. I always get anxious. I make the wrong choice and regret getting rid of the weapon that I wanted more in the end. So yeah, I would like an ability to store stuff, but that's just a tiny knack for me, you know. Just a personal thing. I do love having so much space, but no storage. Thankfully enough, I had enough to keep the weapons. But since you're having like not enough points to upgrade all of them, you kind of have to focus on like the favorite ones you have. So yeah, that's quite a long. It's okay. Not the longest credits I've ever been through. There have been way longer. I mean, we're not at the ending yet, but you know, there have been infinite credits at some point. Through the darkness. Okay, is the other ending equally long? Or longer or shorter? I am taken a guess out of the blue. I know, no evidence at all. That this was the good ending, and the other one is the bad ending then. Because if this is the bad ending, then I'm confused. This is definitely the good ending. Yes. So the other one must be the bad ending. Then into credits, then straight into the menu again. Okay. So the only thing we have to basically look at again is the cutscenes at the monitor, but that's okay. As I said, we still have time, so... Dum dum dum. You will be returned to make a different choice. Are you sure that was a good idea? Kind of like that, like the parents, like giving you a little hint towards that your answer is wrong. Or sometimes teachers do that too, like, do you want to think about that again, maybe? Maybe do that again. Take another look. Yeah, we all know the subtle hints. Dim dim. I really hope this one is gonna get a DLC too. I wonder if it's then about what Chris was doing in the meantime, because at the end they said they have a message from him. But we didn't really hear the message, you know? And he also wasn't there, even though he was alarmed or, like, informed what was going on. So he must have been somewhere in the meantime, right? So... Oh, my hair got stuck. There, better. Oh, we got a... After credits cutscene.
And Sherry's okay? Good, I'm so glad.
She got her dose.
Emily, yeah, she's doing great. I'm actually teaching her how to read.
Grace.
Teaching her how to read?
Grace.
Wait.
Where's that report?
Sorry. Leon, gotta go. Catch up soon.
Wait, is she teaching her how to read? Did she get her eyesight back? She may. I think she has better eyes now, right? On the picture, it looked like her eyes were healed. That's not a good after cutscene. It sounds creepy. Oh, these guys.
Remaining PSAA forces have been neutralized. Retrieving the objective before they send in the wolves.
What are they stealing? Are they stealing some of the antidote? The antiviral? Or something? Total playtime. I don't know, probably really slow, but we were talking a lot, so, and I failed a lot too. Yeah, what were they getting? We only saw that they were grappling at the floor, so it definitely is not something up high. It could be anything. It could be samples. It could be one of the vials. It could be reports. It could technically be the disc. Maybe Grace dropped it. Could be everything down there. I wonder if we find out if there ever is a DLC. That would be interesting. Unlocked insanity mode. I'm not insane yet. God, we got a lot of bonus stuff. And apparently skins. Challenges complete. What challenges? Challenges were completed. Can I see what it means? It just says that. Deja vu, descent into darkness. It's been a long night. Harsh reality. Going down. The hero returns. I remember that too. Brella's legacy. Final mission. Hope and Requiem. Rookie agent, rising agent. Out of sight, out of mind. Like mother, like daughter. Fatal dose. Science. Power of blood. Blood, more blood. That was me collecting all the blood. 100%. Hunt begins. Untouchable. Can I borrow this? Chop chop. Retail therapy. Tailor-made. Road rage. That probably has to do with me failing the chapter that was laggy. Bang for your buck. Order up. Deadly duet. Season pro. Not today, but... Create expectations. Okay, I have no idea what that is. But... apparently we completed these. You can check in the extras menu. Okay. Okay, how do I... If I press continue, we're gonna be at the last save, right? We'll just try it out. For the other ending, I mean. I don't know yet if I'll play a second playthrough so early after the first one. I'm usually one that takes a little bit of time. And then goes back after some time to revisit, maybe. No, this is not the save that I want. Where's the one that I got? Defeat him? That's the autosaves. Must be saved today. Let me see. This one, head to the central refining system. Maybe that's it. With this one. Also the refining system. That's newer. Yeah, the upper one is newer, so probably that one. I saved before we went into the elevator. That should be the one. Then we only have Grace watching the cutscene, then we should be back at the decision. You know. I think. At least it looks like the right room. And the elevator is already unlocked, so this must be the one. That's the extra save I made, with everything prepared. Because we got so many ammunition here that I was like, okay, this seems like very sus. And it was really the last time we could stock up before the combat, so... Kinda makes sense. Okay, let's look at this again. It's not that much. It's fine. Because if you say the ending is not that long, then we can afford to watch the prelude, so to speak. Prelude. Faster, you can do it.
Not done yet.
I thought maybe he goes faster if I press sprint, but nothing happens. He's just wobbling left and right less when I do it, I think. But that's about it. Come on. Not that way. This direction. Was there a footprint down there, by the way? I mean, all horrible situations aside, like the effect here, that little ripple is really nice looking. Like that one on the wall. It's like really pretty. didn't have time to look at it. I was too anxious before. Okay, now we watch this real quick, and then we should be back in the room. I'm so glad we did make the right choice. I mean, there was a reason these informations were like with her mother.
My research opened Pandora's box, unleashing disaster upon the world.
Except Elpis, the goddess of hope, or so the myth goes.
Or more like
Blind hope.
What do you mean?
Why the others wanted to get this info too.
Death will come for them. This is why they have hope. I was wrong, and I am plagued by guilt. Happiness cannot be achieved at the expense of others.
It could have gone either way though. Because you would never know if somebody is like really lying or something. But if he would have been lying here, it was weird because usually you don't lie and then in the same sentence you're like, you know, randomly like doing like happy, normal, everyday stuff.
She was alone in the world. I took her in to make amends.
How did her mother end up with her then?
Perfectly normal.
Did she get her all quick after he passed away, or steal, or did he put it in her hands? I don't know.
Aren't you beautiful?
Did we know some text? I don't know. There must have been a connection there. If he set this up, I wonder
She's adorable.
if he especially picked her out for it because, you know,
Grace.
looks similar enough so people wouldn't notice, you know?
Is there anything else you'd like to tell me?
I've said my piece. I only hope it serves as a requiem for those who have passed.
Okay, now quickly into the room so we can see the other ending.
Leon. Leon.
Leon has to almost die first.
I need to hurry.
Faster. This time we don't have to look at things. Everything good. We're gonna make a stupid decision anyways. Just have to make sure that I don't instinctively pick the good option because sometimes my brain just short circuits like that. Like, of course I want to pick the other one, but now I have to pick the one that I don't want to pick, you know? So my brain, I have to be careful. Sometimes you're fast in clicking than you are with thinking, so... Remember, pick the option you don't want to pick. Brain. We're picking the bad option now. We're doing the other ending. We have to destroy. I have to go into aggressive mode. We destroy everything. Or something like that.
Hey, it's me.
I mean, it's not that bad.
Please wake up.
If I do a mistake, we just have to watch the cutscene again, but I hope we don't have to. We've seen this often enough.
Hey, you. I was just resting my eyes.
You're okay. Let me help you.
I have a hunch on
Let's do this.
Why it is the bad ending? If we don't release it, then Leon doesn't have a chance anymore, right?
I don't know the password.
Because look at him, he's already killing over, basically.
Okay. Soon left it wide open for us. Any wrong code will do. It'll destroy Opus.
Let's try.
Chris, whatever it takes. I can buy you some time.
No. No, I have an idea.
Normally this does sound good, but right now, knowing that we will pick the bad ending this time, this sounds like Grace is like, I have an idea. A bad idea.
So, the prodigal daughter returns.
I know the password.
Fulfill your destiny, and all will be forgiven.
Only if you let Leon live.
Very well.
How is she? How are we dealing with this? Without the thingy, isn't he like way too strong? Do we all just die? Is that the bad ending? Everybody just dies. Okay, do the thing you don't want to do. Destroy. We are doing the bad ending.
I was wrong, and I am plagued by guilt.
I'm gonna destroy Opus. You promise you'll end this.
Yeah, pick a very long word. Really imagine you want to destroy this and you have to put in the wrong password. Do you take the time to correctly spell a long word instead of just, you don't know, I don't know, doing 3 random letters and press and enter? What's gonna happen? I'm scared. It's not our canon ending though, so it's good. Now we see what we would have gotten if we chose wrong. Audio lags just as much as in the other one though. Nothing happens. He's probably getting angry now. Oopsie daisy, wrong password.
Grace, get out of here! Right behind you!
Leon! What are you doing? Come on!
Uh-oh, he's sacrificing himself.
Leon!
He's probably having another one of these blue thingies in the meantime. Oh god, do we have to fight him? Oh no, it auto-fights. Not strong enough for the jump anymore. Yeah, that too. Oh, that's hard to watch, I'm gonna tell you.
No! No!
Now that's the question. We will never find out, though. Uh-oh.
At least I could save you.
No, 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 no!
Oh god. Am I happy now that we picked the other ending? Well, run. He's looking directly at you. He's probably shooting. And notice here, while we do see it exploding, we don't see the Xeno guy dying here. So we don't know. I always say if you don't see somebody die on screen, it's not confirmed. Yeah, the other guy's also alive in this ending. We don't know, so this is really, really a bad ending. So, since it's so short too, I am guessing that it's not only not our canon ending because we picked the other one, but it's also not the canon ending. That's probably the other one. Otherwise, that would be pretty sad and pretty boring.
I wish I could have saved you, Leon.
It's funny how in this one, the helicopter arrives faster. Or is that just me, timing-wise? Timing-wise, it definitely arrives faster. Huh. Maybe because otherwise it would be a little dumb. Yeah, this one is really sad. Yeah, I am so happy I picked the other choice. But it's okay that we saw this. At least now I know what I prevented. At least here we have a choice. In a way, even though we don't know what it does. But we had a choice to get a different ending. I'm reminded of other endings that are really sad, where it's the only option that you're having. That's the sadness of it. We also... Do we have a different music during these credits? Or is it just me? I think the music is different, right? Or did we have this... Does this just hit different now? Because the scene was sadder. But I think it is. Unless I'm stupid. Just sad glim blim blim. That's what it is. Which in of itself is audio too, you know? I wonder if this one has an after credit scene too. Probably not, because he said it's instantly back to title. It's just the same. There we go. Sitting through these credits feels worse than the other ones. Not just because we already like been through one ending piece, because the ending itself was also bad, so the credits aren't so fun. I wonder if I get any achievements done for this. Like, I want to complete. Thank you for making everything the worst. I do kind of like games, in a way, that have like different endings on just one choice that you can just load from, and then you can watch both of them. From I can like just simply go through everything perspective. But from a gameplay perspective, I kind of favor the ones that have like very intricate ending paths, where you have to do like multiple different things throughout the game to change the course of the ending, you know? But it's hard to do in a game like this, I guess. She play made me want to do a 4th playthrough just. Easy mode, unlimited items, just melee only. I mean, why not? If you want to do it, go for it. Hey there to you, Luciliana. How you doing? We just finished the bad ending after we already got the good ending. That one was way sadder. Like, find collectibles and optional items to unlock the actual password. It would have been really cool if you actually had to input the password yourself through piecing it together through the story, so you had to pay attention. But maybe they didn't trust all of the players with that. I don't know. Maybe. Be good. How's the stream going today? We had a little bit of a tiny issue with the audio, but other than that, we're doing pretty good. And it's good that you're doing good. I wouldn't have gotten it. I mean, it is a little on the nose. I think because they repeat it so much. I think if they have gone for that route, maybe they would have repeated it even more, just to drill it into your head. I don't know. I would go like Grace. That sounds a little sus to the question, what does the creator desire, you know? It has to fit with the question. And if he desires grace, that sounds totally wrong. So do not input that, okay? We go like, no. Nah. I'm correctly estimating my intelligence. Okay. Maybe I'm underestimating you. Maybe you would have done good. We don't know. That reality doesn't exist where you have to actually guess the password. I was totally ready to do it. But somehow I was also happy I didn't have to. Because that would have made me more anxious, and I think we would have spent 20 more minutes in that screen. With me being like, should I do A or B? What if I get the wrong password? Especially if it's like, you know, if it's a pick between multiple words, it wouldn't be that bad. But if it's like free-form text that you can input, that is always a problem. Especially when you're sometimes thinking too complicated, or you get the question wrong on things. It is interesting though. I don't know if you played like these very old text-based adventure type games where you input like in text what you want the character to do next. Kind of like these. When the context is right, but you kind of don't understand the question correctly, or even worse, the PC interprets your message wrong. That always sucked. And back to title, right? Yeah, doesn't even give us an after credit scene for this one. Okay, what bonuses? Challenges. Okay, which challenges did I complete? I want to have a look. But also, let me... What do we have here? Special content. We can get more stuff here. Makeshift night. Blade that will never break for grace. That is something I would probably get if I were to make another playthrough, honestly. Because that is one of the things that make me anxious as hell. The knives that break. What other games do you play? It depends. Like, I am very picky. I mean, for the most part, I am playing currently like some, or some, not too many, gacha games currently. I'm playing Genshin, Infinity Nikki too. But I'm also sometimes playing some indie game stuff if I find some, because yeah, I can't afford too many. But sometimes I find a free game that I find interesting. You know, like last time where we played the Anomaly game. That was really fun. I really do like Anomaly games. Concept arts. Also very interesting. Get 4. I can also look at it here. It's just a little darker than you would like. But you can have a look at it. The Girl. The Anomaly game was real fun, yes. And I think it was really cool that it was free for being that good. Is it the last thing to unlock for me? I'm just looking at the concept art. I'm not unlocking it now. Can still lose that knife, by the way. Oh no. Well, at least if we kill the zombie, maybe. Emily mutated. Got that. I'm just looking at how long this bar is. Like, how much concept art is there? The flower boss. But yeah, in general, for the question of what I play, in general, I do like story games a lot. But that's kind of the conundrum. I also cannot afford to play too many story games. Because, yeah, most of the time they're a little expensive, so... If I get to play one... Models. Oh, here you can get, like, different jackets and stuff, right? Yeah, we can. Not that we would need this. Oh. To view models. Okay, I was like, huh? This is definitely not for play. No, you can also view the models here. Okay, that explains why there's so many. Because I was confused for a second when he changed to different characters. I kind of remember, like, a system like this from... What was it? Evil Within had a system like this. I think a lot of the action horror games have a system like this where you can look at the models now. God, this dog is the reason this one level lagged as heck, so... I'm not liking the doggy too much. Of course the licker is licking. Why wouldn't he? Behind the scenes videos. We can't watch the videos. Nah. No, we don't have time for that. Racist report. I don't want to read that, but that's basically background info for everybody that hasn't played anything else, I'm guessing. Or the people that didn't get the story. Bonus settings. Oh, here you can change costumes and stuff. Requiem settings. Oh, this is like skins, right? Screen filters. Why would I play in black and white? Why is this? Okay, it is just yellow, but I think this is leading me to a website, so I don't want to click on it. Okay, challenges. What did we complete? Count an outbreak. Reach the basement. I think these are just normal ones. Did we do anything special? Did we? Complete the main story. See, this is the good ending thingy. This is because we played on this difficulty. Yeah, but we didn't play. We did play on modern, not on classic. I think if you have a lot of time on your hands, you can also play it in classic. But the thing is, if you're streaming or if you're having to do smaller sessions, then classic is a real problem, I think. Remarkable. Play on insanity. Look at the CP for that, though. Store an item in the box. This is if you play classic, right? Lock a drawer. Defeat a zombie. Collect 300 blood samples. Martin is so easy because you don't have to think about ink tapes. Yeah, the thing is, the problem is, I think there's a reason why it's called modern. Like, in the modern day and age, it's sometimes hard to find multiple hours at a time to optimally play something, you know? So only being allowed to save every axe with an item can sometimes be a problem. Oh, if I use Requiem on them, then I get an achievement. Defeat 3 zombies with a hatchet finishing attack. Upgrade a weapon. Stop one of Victor's attacks on the highway. Oh, that's what the road rage was about. I thought it was about me failing the road level. My first playthrough was so stressful. Imagine while streaming. Yeah, now imagine you can't save, but you really have to end. Like, that would not be manageable. Even if you're not streaming. Say you have to go to an appointment. What do? Let the PC run at home? It sounds really stupid. I think that's not a concept that works anymore. I mean, it's okay for a challenge run, I think, because, you know, then it's a challenge. And you probably, like, if you're doing a speedrun, you're probably getting some time aside for it anyway. Craft every possible item. I didn't do that. Feed at least 3 enemies with a single Requiem shot. Is that what I did with the one bullet? With Grace? Because I think I still haven't shot a single Requiem shot aside from that one. Not as hard as a challenge run because you get a lot of ink ribbons. Okay, they don't tell you how much ink ribbons you get, so I was kind of confused. Cut the tongue off using the hatchet. Oh, I didn't do that. That would have probably been funny to look at. Defeat the chef. Oh, you don't have to do that. I think you did. Didn't you have to get a key? So it's one of the ones that you always get. Defeat the 2 singers. Defeat a chunk as Grace. What is a chunk? Anyway, we just didn't do it. Make a zombie attack another zombie. I think that's when you get the ones with the items and that swing around. Defeat 3 enemies. Defeat all 43 seedlings. I hate plants. That's how it is. This is the confirmation. I missed the save. Why did I miss a save? I don't remember anymore. But we opened all the containers at the very least. And we didn't even read all the files. There must have been some. I mean, at least the save contained probably 1, but there's still way more. Probably at the stealth sections. Because in the stealth sections, I usually don't look into every single corner because there's like too much threats going on. Yeah, and this I couldn't complete because like many of them I had to skip because Grace didn't have a knife. Okay, here you have your achievement if you want a speedrun. You need to complete the main story within 4 hours. This is why you got a lot of credits. Collect 5,000 microsamples of infected blood. Okay, this is just a play over and over until you get this full, right? This is view all models. For that, you have to unlock them first. And concept art and... Complete the main story without using herbs or meta injectors. This is basically a no damage run, right? Complete the main story without Grace using the blood collector. That sounds incredibly painful. But maybe it's better if you have stuff that has infinite ammunition and stuff, because then you don't need to use it that much, you know, because you have less incentive to use the blood, then you don't need to collect it. The final puzzle. Let the sweet pear hear the voice. Okay, this one I have no clue what that's supposed to mean. That's probably some secret kind of thing, right? This is probably a secret. Well, we could look it up, but I'm too lazy right now. Okay, let's get out of here. Tap out. Go over here. Somehow I'm too scared to close the game. I'm too scared that my PC's gonna crash again, so I'll let it run in the background while I'm still talking a bit, and then after I finish up the stream, I wanna close the game down because I'm not trusting it anymore. It crashed my PC last time, and that is not a good thing. I'm so scared. And after we already had problems with the audio, I don't know. First time we ended on time before 2 hours. Okay, it's not my thingy though. It's because the game wasn't like that longer. I just, you know, there was a little bit of time left. Just in case I took a lot of retries with the end boss, huh? I mean, could have happened. When I played the other Resident Evil, I took so many tries at the end boss. I don't even know if I want to count them. I feel sad. I don't know how many tries I needed until Miranda was like dead. It wasn't a embarrassingly high number though, I remember that. I think we even had to quit and like continue with the end boss fight on the next stream, I think. If I remember back correctly, I don't know anymore. But I remember that was like a pain in the butt for me. So I am positively astonished that we were going through it so fast. Not the usual way for me, that I'm that fast on end bosses. I thought we were taking longer because when we were playing the first phase, I was failing pretty badly with parrying and everything. We even had to like do it twice. Everything, like on the second one, because we started with 0 melee. And I was like, I have to do better on phase 1, and then phase 2 is gonna look way better. And then it loaded up phase 2 instantly, and I was so confused. So that happened. The moment you learn what to do, you cruise past it. Yeah. It just took some recognition on what to do. The second part seemed easier than the first, and that's weird. But it's maybe because I recognized like the pattern on what to do with this enemy, like instantly. The only problem is our starting point was really bad. The melee wasn't reloaded. The normal weapon wasn't reloaded. We were in a really bad spot there because we transitioned to the second phase in a really bad position. If I had known, I would have sharpened the melee and freshly reloaded before transitioning into the second part of the fight, but yeah. We managed to recover from the bad starting point of phase 2, so it was good. I mean, sometimes when you have like fights like this, the phase 2 starting cutscene happens kind of like while you're still running around. like in real life, like you're having time to prepare yourself, you know. You recognize it, oh, the boss is not ending, music is still going, and then you're like, okay, I'm scared, and you can reload and do stuff. That's usually how it happens, but this, it immediately went into a cutscene, so even though I did in front of the screen recognize, oh, this is gonna be a part 2 of the fight, I couldn't do anything to make our situation better because we were locked in. Oh well, what can you do? It worked out really nice. I'm not gonna complain. I like that. I liked it very much. But yeah, I think it's also a little too late to really start with something else. For today, I also didn't really prepare anything. I really didn't think we would be finished so early, I'm gonna be honest. But it's fine. First time I fought Victor, I just for fun tried to parry his rocket launcher shot. I was panicked when I saw the rocket launcher. I mean, that is really surprising that that one worked. But I saw it and I was like, not parrying that is a bad idea. I was a little worried. I didn't try parrying the electricity because I'm like, okay, how the heck are you supposed to parry electricity? Could you really parry the electric shocks that he's doing? Because that doesn't seem like plausible to me. Like, parry an arrow, fine. The rocket launch is maybe a little... but I can at least imagine. It's like an object, you know? But like the electricity... I've never got it to do it. I didn't dare try it because I was scared. Parrying his second phase big hits. Yeah, in the second phase I tried. The only time where I didn't properly parry was when he was like flailing around. When he was doing lots of hits right after the other, I was confused. Because usually the arms were like slam, and then they gave you some time, and then the other arms like slam. And then he does the double arm thingy, but then he started flailing around like yeah. And then I lost track on what to do. Leon parry only as a challenge. That sounds interesting to do, but I probably wouldn't have the skill. Or more like, I also wouldn't have the patience, I think. I can get really impatient fast with things. So that's probably why I would get impatient. That's just a fact. It would be possible, but I don't know. I'm just happy I got through the game without having to change the difficulty to easy or something. If you even could. I don't know. So I'm quite happy. Try it on easy. My old reaction time doesn't help, but it was fun. Got to the cathedral. How do you do the part where you kind of, for example, you have to use a sniper to help out Grace? You have to break the rule for that one, right? Otherwise it wouldn't work. Because you can't parry that. So that has to be excluded from the rule. I mean, that's fine. Yeah. And that's what I would be nervous about with challenges. Actually having to Google where the exceptions actually are and stuff. It would feel a little, I don't know, artificial to do. Yeah, sometimes I like a little bit of a challenge. But Not like the impossible kind or something. But for the most part, I do like the story for games. So I'm not a person to replay a game like over and over that is like mostly focused on story. But I do enjoy watching other people play through the same thing. And then looking if they react differently. That's always something nice to do, I think. I got there, beat the smoke boss in the fire, and after that I was so low on HP. Often I gave up. Did good in Raccoon City until I introduced the gunners on. Yeah, they are really hard to dodge somehow. I think that's the point. Maybe you would have to actually like sprint into those so you're up in their face instantly. And once I love a game, I do extra runs, because if I don't, the feeling is gone. I'm reluctant to start the game back again in the future. Yeah, I'm the kind of person that like it doesn't feel the same again if you like just repeating yourself too much, you know? That's what that was like round-based games are for me, where you always play like another tiny round or something. Or there are things that have like game modes where you can still get some things done that don't feel like you're doing nothing, you know? I don't know. But maybe I'm also having a little too little time for stuff like that. I wouldn't have the time for just so many playthroughs. 5 playthroughs of Persona 5. Oh my god. You have a lot of time on your hands, apparently. Yeah, I have to spend my time carefully, you know. But also I'm a person that easily gets bored when I do repeats of things. I did one. Just to wait for the DLC. Now I haven't done the DLC because I'm reluctant to continue. See, for me it's different. When a DLC comes out and the game was good for me, then I usually want to instantly start with the DLC. Because then it's more interesting stuff. Since I have gotchas to play now. Yeah, didn't you say you also have like... You sometimes have like multiple accounts there even to deal with? It sounds like a lot. Yeah, it's not that I didn't play some games like through multiple times. There are certainly some games where I did multiple playthroughs. But it's more like, you know, good old classics that you just can't put away and always go back to. Like Ocarina of Time, for example. I don't think I can count the number of times I played through that. It won't let me go. Four hours per day. That probably would then be total time or something. I think I wouldn't find the time. I also have way too many things to do. I'm a very slow person sometimes, so real life stuff like cooking, watching, like it all takes a lot of time for me. I want to do things properly, so. Arena is goated. I like it. I think it's still my favorite game of all times. Like if you see like that, like maybe Genshin is like on the brink of also being favorite games, but I think that like a service game that still gets updated has like a different setting than one that was just released as it is. So I won't judge on it yet, I guess. My solo love is Twilight Princess. I do kind of like the story and the characters in Twilight Princess. But I think the gameplay got a little bit too much running around and repetitive, like, towards the end for me. But maybe that's just me. But, yeah. Like, from a gameplay perspective, that's, like, the only thing I can say, like... But story-wise, it was really okay. But, yeah. I don't know. Ocarina of Time, my classic. I don't know. Gameplay made me enjoy more. Maybe you're liking the modern stuff more than, I don't know. Maybe it's the nostalgia too. You know, if a game is like your whole childhood or something, it is different than one that you played when you were older, you know. I think that is a big point of it. But since, yeah, I'm more of the puzzling and story kind of person, maybe that is also like a thing. Because Twilight Princess had a lot more of these like action scenes where you have to, for example, chase things like on your horse, protect the wagon, do the bridge battle. Like, these are things that are like, for me, are not as enjoyable as doing a proper puzzle and stuff, so you know how it is. Every person has their own reason why they play stuff. Did see a video on that really explored like the different corners why people play games. It was a very interesting watch. Like, seeing that. It is always interesting that people have so different interests. And still everybody can find their place somewhere. Unless it's the people that are like, I always call them disoriented. Like the people, for example, thank you very much for the hydrate. The people, for example, that say they hate story games. That's okay. I think that's valid. But then they completely go into a story-heavy game that is mostly story and basically nothing else, and complain on the forum why the game has story and that they would rather not have the story. Sometimes people just need to realize sometimes a game just isn't for you. But that's just my opinion on things, I guess. Sometimes you can't shove a game into your box. Sometimes it just won't fit into your box, and that's fine. Maybe it's for somebody else's box. Same with characters, for example. I see so many people complain about, oh, that character is horrible. Now, if we're talking about Genshin or something, why are they releasing this character? They should make another character like this and this and this. I'm like, okay, what about the concept of that one isn't for you, this is for somebody else? Not everything is just for you. Gives you time to save, so what's the problem? Loen, please stay good. He's very cray-cray, I like it. Oh, also, Livestream is tomorrow. Are you excited? I certainly am excited and nervous at the same time. Because we will know the banner order. And, yeah. I should probably... we're not playing that anymore. Maybe we should go to... Even if we're not doing it a lot. But maybe I should change category. There we go. So yeah, we will know the banner order tomorrow. And I am a little nervous about it. Not only because I want to know if like Nicole and Loen, like what the order is between the two. Are they on one side? Are they separate? Who's the first? Where's Prune? Things like that. It is a little problematic for me currently because there has been a new Imaginarium Theater, and I'm missing a person. So I have to build a character to enter. You know? And I also noticed, probably also thanks to Imaginarium Fever, we're so grateful, I am having 2 little Mora left. Very, very little Mora left. So, my thinking was, since the theater is going for a little bit, maybe if I'm lucky and Nicole is running in the first half, maybe I can go get her, build her, and then use her as the last character to get into the theater, you know? Because my other options are not looking too good. It is Hydro, Dendro, and Pyro. Yes. And I don't have any Hydro characters left to build, so... Nope, nothing left. For Dendro, I have Kale left, theoretically. She doesn't really get me anything on my account, really, except she would get me in here. And for Pyro, I only have left Yanfei, but she's in the opening cast, so I can't build her for this. Amber, Xinian, and Diluc. That's my choices that I have. That's not a lot, honestly. So, yeah. Maybe if I'm lucky and she's in the first phase, and we are also still having enough time. I still have to look at the calendar, but I think we should have about like maybe 10 days left. Kind of depends on materials, if I can manage to build Nicole that fast. Then maybe I can use her as the character that gives me the +1 that I need for actually being able to enter. The highest mode, I mean. I could, of course, do the one below that, but since we can only get the character from a friend, like once, I don't want to spoil that. I don't want to have to search for other people to get their characters from, you know. I want to keep that one chance up for when I can actually enter the highest mode. So yeah. Let's see how it will be going. It's not a bad thing if it's not that way. If she's in the second half, it's not the end of the world. Then I'll just pick between the options that I have, and I guess farm a little bit of Mora, so I'm back in the positive again. I don't know how much does it cost to level a character to 70. But that's how much I would need extra, because I have really just enough to level Nicole and Lowen to max, so I'm not really having a lot of Mora right now. So I hope they're both with Prune. I would hope so too. That would be really cool. Because if they separate it into 2 phases and they have to decide where to put Prune on, that would be really harsh. In my personal opinion. But, I don't know. We will see tomorrow. It's not a long way down, you know? It's already tomorrow. And yeah, story-wise, I'm also very excited, but we will see about that not tomorrow, or not too much. How it all plays out, we will know when the patch gets there. Then. Okay. We're talking way too much about about nothing. So yeah, let's see how happy I'll be after the stream tomorrow. You'll see me posting either a smiley face or a crying face, depending on what happens. So I don't know. No such thing as too much. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you'll hear me complain probably either way. I don't know. We'll see about that. Banners are always a very particular kind of thing, you know. And even if Nicole is on first phase, I still have to kind of think to myself if I really want to wait until the very last days to do the theater. Because, you know, I am more of the person that does something instantly when it's available. Unless I can't help it or I have, like, very important things to do. But I'm more of the do it first and have free time later. You know? Okay. Anyway, my voice is giving out. I don't know if you're hearing it. So, we better wrap this up. It's been a very nice stream. I hope you had fun watching the two endings with me. It was a really good game. I don't enjoy theater though. My account can clear it, but I'm so lazy. I have to think who to save. Let's say I don't like the RNG factor of it. I get so nervous each time I play theater. But yeah, that's the way it is, I'm guessing. I will go take a rest now. Rest my voice too. And prepare to cook dinner, I'm guessing too. So you go get some rest too. Make yourself a nice whatever time of day it is for you. Don't stress too much. And I hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.